Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are with very exciting tutorial, a Google Earth transition to a real footage. Have a look. Okay, that's the footage we are going to achieve. So let's get started. Just open your After Effects and import your footage and add it to your composition. Create a new composition for it. Okay, so let's just select our frames which we need to add a transition. I will be selecting the first frame as my transition frame, so I will be referencing this to my Google Earth Studio. So let's search for Google Earth Studio. If you already have an account, you don't need to sign up, but you have to. You just click on the blank project, add a name, title, anything, and just start. You can change the duration. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, this is how your window should look like. One more thing, I just need to add one more attribute at the left side. That will be my field of view to change my camera lens. Okay, where is the footage? Okay, so this is our footage and we need to match it. So I know exactly where I have shot that, so I will be searching for that location, Shinjuku Gyeon Garden. Here we are, Shinjuku Gyeon Garden. Let's zoom in and find our location. I'm just dragging, click and drag, and using Alt and Control click for panning and tilt. Okay, I am zooming in, but it can't go below this point. For altitude, I just need to manually change the altitude. .39 is the limit. Below that, it will be start glitching. For this, I will just manually adjust my frame so that I can match it with my footage. Almost there. Okay, it looks almost there. Okay, I will just change my field of view a little bit. 35. Okay, let's have a look. Let's compare it with our footage. Looks good enough. A little bit change to the latitude. Okay, this looks good. If you're satisfied with your frame, just add some keyframes, that diamond buttons. Okay, let's get to the 100th frame. And let's just add some animation. I will be zooming out. I want a zoom in transition, so I will be zooming out from my reference frame. Okay, that looks good. I will be adding another keyframe. Let's go to the 200. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Okay, that looks good. Add a keyframe. Let's have a look. Okay, something is off. Okay, we are going through buildings. We don't want that. So let's just select our middle keyframes and adjust auto ease. And then go to the right side and select two windows. I want a top view of my map. Okay, this is the problem. I will just control and drag, control click and drag. Let's have a look. Okay, this looks good, but it's going through buildings, so we will have to adjust our altitude. Let's go to the middle frame and let's just change our altitude a little higher, 280. Let's have a look. This looks good, but I need it to closer to the building, so let's just say 260. Let's see. Okay, this is good enough, almost perfect. If you're satisfied with your animation, just click render and change your title, name, output folder, and number of frames you want to output, and just click on the start button. Edit files. Okay, it will just take 5 to 6 minutes depending on your number of frames, so I will just be speeding up this process. Okay, now in After Effects, let's import this footage and make sure this is a sequence. Okay, just import. Okay, now add it to your transition on the upper side. Now let's see. Okay, so as you can see, this is a zoom out video. but we need a zoom in transition. So let's just reverse our footage, time, reverse layer. Here we go. Okay, this looks good. Let's match it with our footage. Okay, this is matching quite well. Let's drag it to a left frame and just decrease our opacity to 45 and check the alignment. Okay, so I need to adjust our rotation and scale. So let's see, 107 looks good, and 4 degree. Okay, this is now matching perfectly, almost there. Let's just add keyframes. Earth footage is zooming in, so we need to add some zooming transition to the current footage. So let's just add a zoom in effect and reset it after a few frames. Make it 104 so that it will go to the default position. Let's have a look. So this looks good. So I will just make it smooth, right click and keyframe assistant, ease and ease, and for this ease in. Let's have a look. Okay, this looks good. Okay, let's increase our opacity and check it with our footage. So I want my footage to start transitioning a little bit earlier, so I will just drag my footage to the left side. And adjust my keyframes according to it. Okay, this is matching almost there. I will just select all my keyframes and drag it to the end of the first footage. Okay, so few frames are not matching, so I will just add a scale and match it with the footage. Okay, so now it's integrating with our Google Earth footage. For fixing the edges, let's just add motion tile. Okay, let's output width, let's increase our output width and output height and select mirror edges. Sky is filled with trees, we don't want that. Let's adjust that. Okay, on the next frame it looks good, so let's add a keyframe on the next frame and drag it to the left side and delete the original keyframe. Okay, this looks good. Let's check it with full opacity. Delete the old opacity keyframes. Okay, this is looking good. Okay, so the one thing we need to change is the color correction of our Google Earth footage. Okay, let's change. Select Lumetri color from effects and control and drag it to our footage. Okay, our footage is dark, so I will just decrease the highlights. Okay, let's go to our Lumetri color effects and select highlight 70, 72. Okay, that's good. That's looking good. Almost there. Let's just give a transition period a little more time. I will just drag our keyframes to the right side. Okay, that looks good. Now let's just add some motion blur. Pixel motion. If your motion blur is not applying accurately, just make a pre-composition of your footage and then apply it. Okay, now I have added motion blur. If you're satisfied with your motion blur, just hit render and this is our output. Have a look. That's all for this video. If you learned something new, please subscribe and like the video. Thank you.